Hello, I'm here today to inform you all on Sweden's culture and their business culture. Now in Sweden, the official language is Swedish, but there are also some Romanians in Sweden who speak Finnish. But most businesses make sure that all Swedes are aware and fully knowledgeable of the English culture and the English language. But do be aware that there are some Swedish people who are not fully who do not fully speak English, so you do have to be aware that there might be some words that are misused. Now, Sweden is an egalitarianistic culture, which means that they do not boast on things that they own. They live very moderately. They also ensure that other people's voices are heard. They like to listen to others rather than just speak. Now in their behavior, it's very balanced towards everything in moderation. So individuals strive for that middle way instead of wanting things that they can't have. So that also means that competition is not encouraged. So when children are raised, they're raised to believe that they are not any better than any other child out there. Now also, family is high importance in Sweden. So children are very well protected. Now, Swedish families are also awarded different benefits to make sure that their children are adequately raised. Some of them are that the mother or the father are entitled to be absent from work until their child reaches the age of 18 months. Also, their workload can be reduced 25% until their child is 8 years old or able to start attending school. They are also awarded up to 60 days off per year for when their child is sick. And those are just a few benefits for the work environment. Hospitality and eating arrangements are often not a formal affair. If you're invited over, it's usually just for coffee and for cake. But if you are invited over for a meal, there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. You want to be very punctual. Do not be late, because that is considered very rude to the hostess. And if you're early, it's not unusual for you to sit outside in your car until it is time to go in. You want to be dressed very respectful. Do not ask to see your host's house, because Swedish people are very private. Keep your hands in full view. So that's up to the wrist. You want to make sure that they're in view on the table. Do not eat until the hostess has started. Make sure you eat everything on your plate, because that is considered rude to do otherwise. Also, you do not want to take the last helping that is on the plate. And do not toast to anyone more superior than you. You want to toast and nod, starting from the right to the left. Take a sip, then nod before you place your glass back on the table. Do not ever discuss business when you're at a dinner. And also, you want to write or you want to call the host or the hostess and thank them for having you over. Gift giving is high importance. You want to make sure that you bring a gift, especially if you're going over to someone's house. And if they have children, always bring a gift for the child, since children are of high importance to them. Now, what I want to look at is the Hofstede's value of dimensions chart. Now, as far as the power distance, they're very independent people. They're very equal rights. Superiors are acceptable. They have coaching leaders, which puts them at a 31%. So the power is decentralized. They want to make sure that their employees are great team members. And also, it's a very relaxed environment. So you'll always talk to your manager and speak on a name-to-name basis. On individualism, they're a very individualistic society, which ranks them at a 71. So they always take care of themselves and their immediate family only. And hiring and promotion decisions are based on merit only, so the management is the management of the individuals. Now, as far as masculine or feminine, they are at a 5, which means that they are a feminine society. So they keep their life and work-life balanced, and they're all included. So effective decisions are achieved through involvement, and they strive for equality. So conflicts, if they arise, they can be resolved through compromise and negotiations. So you have to be aware that it can be a lengthy and very long process. Now, as far as uncertainty avoidance. They're a very low preference, which puts them at a 29. So usually those countries are more of a relaxed attitude. So people believe that there should be no more rules than necessary, and those that are not necessary, they try to either just get rid of the rules, or they should be changed to a different way. So schedules are flexible. Hard work is recommended, but you use it whenever necessary. And they also are very open to innovation. Now, as far as long-term orientation, they rank a 20, which means that they're very short-term oriented. So there's a great respect for traditions. There's a small need to save for this country, and they're impatient when it comes to achieving quick results. And they have a strong concern with establishing the truth. All right, now that's the end of that. So now I'm going to talk about more on the business end. Gender. The Swedes are more advanced, so you can see right here that 25 to 35% of management positions are held by women. So some countries, women aren't placed highly on that. Silence is also key, so don't think silence as awkward or anything like how we do in the States. Respect it, because it's a golden rule for them. Communication is also open and easy, so it's easy to reach your superiors, and it's recommended that you do speak with them. Meetings tend to be lengthy with a great deal of debate, and everybody's view is worth airing and considering. Be very punctual. If you are not on time, it is considered rude and disrespectful to the other members who are there for the meeting. Now, I'm just going to give you a few recommendations when you're going over here. Ensure that you maintain eye contact and a firm handshake, and this is for all attendees for the arrival and departure. Maintain awareness for personal space. And always give a 2 weeks notice for when you're trying to arrange a meeting. Avoid June, July, August, late February, and early March, because this is due to holiday. They also do not work during the Christmas time. Avoid small talk. Use the direct topics of the meetings, and presentations should be well prepared. And also, when you're doing business meetings, during dinner, usually people will have a drink. During lunch, you will not. But also, if you're going to drink over there, their drinking and driving rules are very strict. So if you are going to drink, do not drive. I hope that I have helped you and informed you on everything, and I leave it open for questions. Thank you.